say a piece of wire 56 centimeter long is formed into a shape of a circle of radius r and angle theta in radian. Take note of the angle. The angle is in radian. So if the area of the sector is 147 centimeters squared, find the values of r and theta. So let's start with the first data given to us, say a piece of wire of length 56 centimeter. So let's assume this is the wire now, and the length of this wire is 56 cm. Then if you go further, say it's formed into the shape of a sector. This wire was formed into the shape of a sector of a circle. We all know how a sector is. This is the center of the sector. So it means that this whole length of 56 centimeters formed this sector. From the whole of this sector is now 56 cm. Now, and in a sector, from the center to the arc is called radius. From the center to the arc is called radius. Let's call the arc AB. AB is the length of the arc, now let's call it L. That means the 56 cm covers O to A to B, and B to O. It's now represent the perimeter of the sector. So as perimeters we know, it's simply the sum of all the sides of the sector. That means we're having OA plus OB plus AB. So the perimeter line is now 56. Is equals to the value of OA is radius, value of OB is radius, and the value of AB is the length of the arc. So if I can sum these two guys because they are the same, I'm having 56 equals to 2r plus L. Therefore, I can say 2r plus L equals to 56, equation 1. Why is there an equation? The value of the radius is unknown, the value of L is unknown. Remember, they gave us the area of the sector as 147 centimeters squared. And theta is in radian. So what is the formula for area of sector? Area of sector is simply theta over 360 times pi radius squared. Area of sector is theta over 360 times pi radius squared. But in this case, the theta here is measured in degree, not in radian. So as we convert from degree to radian, we have that 360 degrees is equals to 2 pi radian. Therefore, in place of 360 degree, I can replace this with 2 pi, so that we're moving from degree to radian. So I'm having area of sector at theta over 2 pi now, which is the value of 360 times pi radius squared. So pi can go with pi, then the area of sector now becomes theta. And the value of the area is 147. I'll put this in place of area of sector. So here becomes 147 is equals to theta over 2 radius squared. So if I make theta radius squared the standard formula, theta radius squared will give me 147 times of 2 if I cross multiply. So theta radius squared will give me 294. So there are two values here. Let's make theta the subject formula. My theta is now 294 over radius squared. Let's call this equation 2. And we have that 2 radius plus length equals to 56, where L represents the length of arc. So what's the formula for length of arc? We have length of arc is theta over 360 times 2 pi radius. Once again, the theta here is in degree, not in radian. Recall, we have 360 degrees equals to 2 pi radian. So in place of 360, I'll replace this with 2 pi. So the length of arc becomes theta over 2 pi times 2 pi radius. 2 pi cancel 2 pi. Therefore, the length of arc now is theta radius. Equation 3. So let's substitute this length of arc into equation 1. So we're going to have plus theta radius is 6, equation 4. So we have to solve equation 2 and 4 simultaneously because that is where we have values. So I will substitute theta equals to 294 over r squared into 4. We're going to have 2 radius plus 294 over radius squared times radius. So 1 radius can cancel 1 radius from here. I'm having 2 radius plus 294 over radius equals to 56. 294 over radius equals to 56. So I can take LCM from here. Because this is a fraction, this man is not. I can make this one a fraction by taking LCM. So what's the LCM of 1 and arrow? Is arrow. So arrow into 1 is arrow times 2. Arrow will give us 2 radius squared plus radius into radius is 1 times 294 will give us 294 equals to 56. So I can cross multiply yes over 1. I'm having 1 into 2 r squared plus 294 equals to 56 radius. So let's open the bracket. 1 times 2 r squared is 2 r squared. 1 times 294 is 294 equals to 56 radius. If you look at the equation carefully, we have radius square and a radius. That means it's leading us to a particular equation called quadratic equation. So I can rearrange this as 2 radius squared by bringing this man in minus 56 radius plus 294 is equals to 0. This equation is now a quadratic equation, though it looks a little bit cumbersome. We can reduce it to a lower extent by dividing both sides by 2. If that should happen, I will have 2 radius squared over 2, 56 radius over 2, 294 over 2, 0 over 2. So these two will cancel these two. I'm left with radius squared, 2 into 56, 28 radius. 2 into 294 will give us 147 is equals to 0. So it's more simplified in this manner. So let's factorize it. 2 factors I can multiply to have positive 147. If I add the same 2 factors, I have minus 28. So the 2 factors must be negative because negative times negative is positive. So what are the possible factors? Is 21 and 7. I will use that 21 and 7 to replace 28. That will give us radius squared minus 21 radius minus 7 radius plus 147 equals to 0. So I'll bracket the first two, radius squared minus 21 radius, and the last two, 7 radius minus 147 equals to 0. What is common from the first bracket is radius. Radius is common. 2 radius was there, I remove 1, I'm left with 1. I remove this radius entirely, I'm left with 21. What is common between 7 and 147 is 7. Here remain radius. I remove the 7 from the radius. Remove 7 from this as a factor. It also gives us to 0. So take the 2 brackets as 1. I'm having radius minus 21. And those outside the radius, radius minus 7 equals to 0. So that means arrow minus 21 equals to 0, or arrow minus 7 equals to 0. Therefore, arrow equals to 21 centimeter or 7 centimeter. And theta. We've got the radius already. From equation 2, we have that theta equals to 294 over r squared. So for r equals to 7 cm, let's substitute it in place of r. Theta will give us 294 over 7 squared, which is 294 over 49. 294 over 7 squared, which is same thing as 294 over 49 because 7 squared is 49. If 294 going to 49, we're going to be left with 6 radian. Remember, they say theta is radian, so it's now 6 radian. Also, for radius equals to 21 cm, because we have 2 values for the radius, 7 and 21. Let's also substitute it into equation 2. My theta becomes 294 over 21 squared, which is 294 over 441, which is 21 squared. So if I divide through, I'm left with 2/3 radian as my answer. So the two values of the theta is 6 and 2/3, and the two values of the radius is 21 and 7 centimeters. That will be all.